Should you sell your house to a cash home buyer? That's what we're going to talk about in this video. So, hey everyone, it's Sztanyo from WeBuyNKYHouses.com and Keller Williams Realty and Team Sztanyo. So I'm a cash home buyer in the Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky area. I'm also a realtor with Keller Williams, and my company's name is Team Sztanyo. And the question that you may be asking, you might have a house to sell and you've seen ads that maybe say sell your house fast, get an all cash offer, sell as is, and you're asking yourself, should I sell to a cash home buyer? Does it make sense for me? And there's a lot of questions that come up with that, honestly, like, can I trust these guys? Are they going to be able to close? It seems like they might be shifty fellows. Are they actually going to make a cash offer? And I had all those questions, honestly, before I started getting into the business of cash home buying, and what it's called in the real estate world is called wholesaling. Because a lot of people who make you a cash offer, they may not actually buy the house themselves. What they actually might do is assign the purchase contract they have with you to another investor if they don't have the cash. Now, that's totally legit. If you have a purchase contract with the original buyer, you're going to get the money that you agreed to, but then they might go assign that contract to someone else. And the reason I bring that up is there's a pretty low barrier of entry for people wanting to get into real estate investing and doing that wholesaling, because you don't need your real estate license to do that. You don't really need any cash to do that. All you need to do is find people who need to sell their house. And so for me personally, before I got into it a few years ago, I was hesitant to get into this line of business because I felt like, I don't know, it didn't have the best reputation. It didn't have the best credibility. I had seen a lot of reviews, probably like you've seen, of people who are trying to do lowball offers or scam you or just make a profit. And you know, I was just hesitant to get into it. And then I came across some guys in Indianapolis who were doing it, who seemed to have a lot of character and integrity. And I was like, oh, you know what? If you're someone with character, integrity, someone who's honest, somebody who treats sellers with respect, somebody who tells them the truth, who gives them an actual fair offer. And in my case, what I ended up doing is going ahead and get my real estate license so that I can give sellers multiple options. So when I come and talk to a seller, generally what I'm doing, unless they're like, I need a cash offer right now, that's it, just buy this house, please. I'm usually showing the numbers for both the cash offer side, as well as if you were to list the house on the market. So I do my research before every single meeting, every single appointment I go on. And what I'm looking for are, what is your house worth if it was fixed up and in great shape? So what is what we call the after repair value, the ARV, in the real estate investing world. And I'm trying to find other home sales around you that have sold recently that are in good shape, that have maybe updated kitchens and baths and are in good condition. So that's the number I start with, of what is the top dollar amount that your house could sell for. And then from that point, we work backwards, and we do a little math. Sorry, I'm merging on the highway here. We do some math and we subtract out some expenses. What are some of those expenses? Well, if we were to buy and resell your house, we have to pay a real estate agent commission. We have closing costs. We have taxes and insurance we need to pay. We have other deed prep and other closing fees. We have insurance while we're holding the property. We have utilities while we're holding the property. We have the repairs that actually need to be made. And so all of those costs. And then, of course, there's the profit that we want to make. So cash home buying companies, it's probably no big surprise to you. They want to make a profit if they're going to buy your house for cash. And every single person I meet with, they get that. They understand that, like, look, what you're getting if you're selling to a cash home buyer, the benefit, there's an accident up here. The benefit you're receiving is you're selling it fast and you're selling it without any hassle. That's really the two big advantages. And those shouldn't be looked down upon, honestly, because if you've got a house that's hard to sell, the hassle of it, the stress of it, the headache of it. There's all kinds of issues why you want to get rid of it quickly, and why you want to sell it as is, not have to worry about it. And there's a number of reasons when that makes sense. Let's say you've inherited a property, or you're going through a divorce, or you're moving out of town and you're relocating, or there's just too many repairs for you to tackle. You don't have the money. Maybe you're in foreclosure. There's a lot of reasons why you might want to sell it fast and as is. But you just need to realize the cash home buyer is going to make an offer at a discount, so that when they're putting out their capital and their risk, they're risking putting out their capital in cash. They want to make a profit on the back end. Most people get that. And when I come out, I show those numbers. And then I also show you, okay, what if you were to sell it on the market? Here's what you could sell it for if it was fixed up all the way. Here's what you could sell it for if you put it on the market as is. You're still gonna have to take a discount, because if the property needs repairs and updates, those need to be factored in, no matter if you're selling it retail to an owner occupant or if you're selling it to a cash home buyer. The difference is, if you sell it to an owner occupant as opposed to a cash home buyer, you don't have to account for the investor's profit. That's the difference. So generally, let's say an investor wants to make $30,000 on a flip, and that's pretty standard in the Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky area. If it's like, say, $150,000 to anywhere between $100,000 and $200,000 house for resale, an investor wants to make, between $25,000 and $30,000. And so if you sell it retail, if you put it on the market with an agent, you do need to then consider the real estate agent fees, the commissions. So that's going to be generally about 6% of the purchase price of the property. So if you sell it for $150,000, you're going to need to pay $9,000 in real estate commissions. But the difference there is, let's say the investor wants to make 30. Now you got to pay 9 in commissions. You still might come out ahead, let's call it 15 to 20, because now you've got to do inspections and all those other things that kind of go with the selling it on the market. So I gave you a ton of information. This is generally what I walk through with people when I come out, when they want to sell their property as is. I show them the numbers for the cash offer, and I show them, hey, here's what the repairs are going to cost. Here's the profit we want to make. Here's our other fixed and holding costs. Here's the cash offer we can give you. And that's obviously going to be less than if you were to just put it on the market, even just sell it as is, and then I'll show you the net numbers of what you could expect to put in your pocket if you went that way as well. So should you sell your house to a cash home buyer? Honestly, it depends. It depends on your situation. Sorry for the brightness here. It depends on, what is most important to you. And when I go into every appointment with a seller, I say, well, what matters most to you? Is it getting the most amount of money, or is it just being done with this thing and getting it sold quickly without any hassle? And most people, I'll be honest, most people say, I want the most money. And then it's like, okay, well, you got to do a little bit more work, and it's going to take a little bit more time, but you could get more money out of it this way. But if you're saying, no, what's most important to me is I want to be closed with this thing in a week or in 2 weeks. I just want to be done with it. I just want a quick sale. I just want to sell it as is and not have to worry about it. Well, then you might want to consider the cash offer. So that's it. Should you sell your house to a cash home buyer? It depends. But I hope this information helps. If you have a home that you're looking to sell in Northern Kentucky or Cincinnati, give us a call. We're going to go through this exact process that I just told you. We are very upfront. We are very honest. Oh gosh, it's bright. There's a reason why, if you look at our website, our Google reviews, our testimonials, we are looking for win-win deals, meaning it's good for you, it's good for us. We want our sellers to be happy, and because honestly, we're looking for clients. If we can get you help you solve a problem now, and help you sell a house that has been a headache for you, who knows, down the road you might use us again for your next purchase. Maybe you have friends and family you might refer us to. We're building a reputation and a brand, and we care about trust, and we care about doing a good job for our clients. And I think you can see that in our 5-star Google reviews. So give us a call. You can call the We Buy Houses at 859-412-1940. Or you can check out my website, teamsztanyo.com, which is 513-813-6293. All right, guys, I hope that's helpful. Should you sell your house? And if you're thinking about it, give us a call. We would love to help you out. See ya.